What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the reasons why I'm so fucking angry. I'm also so fucking sad and upset, right? And how I'm trying to use those energies to fucking become great at what I do, right? So I personally believe that spirit or God or the fucking universe, I personally do believe they'll hide like the things I really want out of life, such as being in a romantic relationship with someone I feel connected to, and just being around like-minded people, people who are very loving, people who are very understanding, people who are just very loving, right? And all my life, I like those things, right? All my life, God or spirit, they'll block me from experiencing those things, right? I don't know why. Well, I actually do know why, but well, my opinion is because one, I have a lot of obviously I have a lot of trauma and wounds, but just the fact that I was born into a family that was very dysfunctional, just the fact that I was born and I had a mother that was very emotionally closed off, emotionally cold and shit, right? Just the fact that I'd experienced those things, man. That in itself, I'm not gonna lie, that shit pissed me off, man. So now, and I made a lot of YouTube videos as well, but I recently put them in private. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll put them in public. But right now I'm not in a position where I just don't feel like being seen. I don't feel like putting my YouTube content out there. I just don't feel like it, man. It's just this society is so fucking lame. This society sucks. But I'm in the military. I'm in the army, right? So my best bet is to become extremely great at what I do. So for example, the army, the military, and since most things in life doesn't satisfy me, I might as well put all my energy into becoming great. Faye Chauncey one, he talks about he also mentioned that nothing in life also gets him excited, or nothing in life seems to satisfy him. So what he'll do is that he decided because he does a lot of fasting, he quit smoking weed and this and that. So and he mentioned that he has he has nothing to do but to become great, become great at what he does. This is why he goes hard on spirituality on his videos. That's why he goes hard on the things he wants to partake in, because the universe puts him in a position where he has no choice but to become great. And I feel like if you have a very important soul mission or spiritual purpose in life, or if you're meant for very great things in life, I really personally believe that spirit or God, they'll put you through a lot of bullshit in life, or they'll cut a lot of situations that aren't good for you, just so you can live the type of not necessarily live the type of life you want, but just so you can get off your comfort zone. And just, I don't know, man, it's just weird. It's just I never understood how I'll see a pattern with people. I'll see a pattern with a lot of people, right? It's all the things they want out of life, the things they really spider. All the things they really desire. There's a spider, but all the things that that hang on, where the fuck that spider come from, man? Yeah, I'm still over here, man. I don't fuck with bugs, man. I don't fuck with most humans, so why would I fuck with most insects? But this is in life, man. I see a pattern with people. It seems like the things they really want out of life, the things they desire, is spirit or God. They'll tend to block those things. Now I don't know why. My opinion is so I don't know. My opinion is so God can really have people live the type of lives they want, but I don't know, man. It's just I'm just so fed up, man. I'm just so fed up not being satisfied with life. It's not that I'm depressed or anything. It's just that I know how to overcome situations. I know how to heal myself. I know, and if it gets too bad, obviously I go to therapy. I go to professional help, this and that. But it's just the fact that I'm just so pissed because I'm always in a work situations where I'm not satisfied, or I'm always around people where I don't feel connected to them. I never been in a romantic relationship. And it's not like I don't put myself out there. It's like I always put myself out there. I always meet new people. But spirit or the fucking universe, it always blocks me from like getting those things. And Faye and Chauncey, when he talks about shit like that, where like it doesn't matter how good you are, or it doesn't matter how much skill you have or how much work you put in. It's all about the energy. So you have to be in the right alignment. And he mentioned this too, and I agree. Like, this is why you can see the most dumbest fucking person, the most shittiest person, right? Who hasn't done shit, but since they're in the right mindset, they're in the right alignment, they're able to attract the things they want out of life. Because this realm, the fucking dumbass rules and regulations of this realm is that, like, no matter how, it doesn't matter how good or how much skill you have. You can be the most fucking shittiest person, but if you have the right mindset, if you're properly healed, if you're in the right alignment, you're able to attract the things you want out of life. And that's one of the fucking stupidest things about this realm, which makes sense. The realm is so lame, that's why. Because we live in a human body where, like, the human body has a lot of pain and fucking all this other bullshit, man. It's just, this realm is full of shit, man. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why, like, why I decided to do, I'm just gonna join the military, and I'm probably gonna do 20 years and shit, because like I can't see myself like doing something out of the military, because like before I enlisted I used to get in like a lot of trouble. I wasn't getting in trouble or anything. It's just like people would piss me off and shit, and like I don't like working at these jobs and shit, and like I have a lot of family fights, and like I don't have enough money to live on my own like that, and I don't have enough money to like buy my own car, to live on my own place, and I don't even have my own business like that. So why would I be in a civilian world? Like if I were to leave the military right now and be in a civilian world, I'm gonna be homeless. I'm not gonna have my own place. I'm not gonna have my own car, and when that happens, I have no choice but to be around my family members, and my family members are very disrespectful and abusive and shit like that. Even if they did change, it's just I don't know, man. I just don't want to live in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that shit, but. That's probably one of the reasons why I want to stay in the military, because of the benefits. Because once I do full 20 years, again, the benefits. And like some people say, like, oh, you shouldn't like do something because of benefits, or like you shouldn't, like, you should always follow your passion. And how I look at it is this: at the end of the day, we all work for money. We all pursue our passions because of money. And we all do stuff because of money. So what makes it different than me partaking in the system, like, so I can get benefits off of it? It's no different than the average person. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I like the military because it keeps me busy. It gives me something to look forward to. But I don't know, man. I just have a lot of anger, man. Like, I have a lot of things I need to heal. I have a lot of trauma I need to heal. And I'm not talking about, like, I'm not shit. I'm not talking shit to the people I'm with in person and shit. But what I'm more so talking about is the fact that, like, I just wish, like, I could have my wish fulfillments and needs met, like meeting a romantic partner, or like meeting like-minded people romantically and platonically, where like I feel that close connection with. I mean, to be honest, bro, I need some pussy, bro, but not just any pussy, man. I need people with a female, where like I'm very attracted to, but like attraction, yeah, that helps too. But like, where I feel that instant, like that soul connection, that mind-to-mind connection. I just crave a deep-ass connection. Like we're like we both have the same mindset, or like we just view life similarly, or like we can even be opposites. And as long as we're in the same wavelength, we have the same mindset, then I'm all up for it, man. But and same thing with friends too, man. Like I don't care what type of personality they have, as long as we're in the same wavelength, we have the same mindset, then you know what I'm saying. I just want to be around like loving people, man. But it's just weird. Like I can see through my life, and I can see how this shit plays out. Like it's not a coincidence how like I was born into like a dysfunctional family. I've never been around like-minded people. I've always been around very like hatred, very like cruel, toxic people. I'm never around loving people and shit. And even if I am around loving people, I don't feel fucking connected to them, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with dating and being in a romantic relationship too, is like part of me wants to date and like be in romantic connections, but like I don't know, most people don't want bullshit, because my diet is completely different from them, or their diet is completely different from mine. We both view life differently, and like they're not spiritual. I need someone that's very spiritual. I don't want to be with someone who's very into the material world and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. maybe it's not that. No, I just like just you know how when you meet someone and you can tell like you two aren't gonna like click. Yeah, that's how I am most people, man. I just meet someone like I just feel like the connection is not there. It's just I don't know, man. I just want to meet someone that has the same diet as me, that looks at life the way I look at life and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so over this shit, man. Fuck this society, man. Fuck people, man. But for some, this is weird how God or spirit they'll really block me from like meeting those types of people, man. This shit is crazy. And whenever I'm around people, like they'll either take advantage of me or like, and that's how dumb fucking people are, man. Like most people I'm around with, they always talk about stupid shit like, oh, what have you done this weekend and shit. Like, motherfucker, why do you care, man? If I do to people what I do for a living or what the fuck I do in my off time, people are gonna look at me like I'm weird because most people are the same. And shout out to Inofe and Chauncey one because he talks about most people are programmed. He mentioned that like you can meet the same person in a different body pretty much because they're all fucking programmed. They all do the same shit. They all eat the same foods. They all fucking smoke, drink, vape, all this. And I got nothing against people smoking or vape or anything like that. But they all do the same shit pretty much, man. And there's a difference between someone smoking who's spiritual and someone who smokes and not spiritual. At least someone who, and I'm not saying smoking is bad either. Smoking can be a good thing, but I'm just saying like someone who smokes and shit, who's very spiritual, he has a lot of knowledge and he's trying to smoke so he can regulate his nervous system. Like the more he smokes, the more he's tapped in. Whereas the average person who smokes and he's not spiritual or anything like that. He just does it because he's fucking programmed and shit. And he's a follower. Most people are followers and sheeps and shit. I mean, I guess, yeah, most people are followers, but the difference between people who are followers and people who are followers but they're spiritual is the fact that people who are spiritual, they actually have an awareness of how fucked up this world is. They actually have an awareness of like they're all enslaved and they're pursuing things that is gonna help them better their lives and better them spiritually. Whereas other people who partake in shit that doesn't better them spiritually. Most people are programmed. That's why like I always meet different people and I'm already aware they're already on the same bullshit and stuff, man. I've dealt with that with family members, this dumbass people. Sometimes I be thinking to myself, like, damn, why would my soul reincarnate here? Because, like, why would God or spirit, why would they put me into this world? Or, like, why would I choose to come down here? No one, like, there's no one spiritual, no one fucking, they all do the same shit, man. Not only that, but then you gotta deal with karma. You gotta deal with time speeding up, so, like, you can't even get the things you need to get done completed on time. Like, people eat the same shit. People do the same shit. Like, people are disrespectful. People are just mean. People are just fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? This is why, like, I be thinking to myself, like, fuck, man. Like, I really decided to reincarnate here. This is fucking stupid. And I know damn well there are people who are like-minded like me. I know damn well there are people who understands me. It's just the fact that spirit or God or the universe is blocking me from meeting those types of people because I feel like God knows how much I'm able to manifest. God knows how powerful I am. So therefore, God wants to put these fucking blockages. There's proof. It's just the fact that I was born into a dysfunctional family. And as a kid, I had no knowledge of that because of the people I was raised with. And since I was young, I had no knowledge. And since I'm around dysfunctional people and a very cold-hearted mother, that's going to develop a lot of trauma. And since I develop a lot of trauma, I'm not able to make decisions or make choices for myself and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is bullshit, man. Like, I can see through the bullshit of my life. I'm not sure it's because I've done bad karma or I've done bad things in the past lives, so, like, I deserve to get karma, or, like, my fucking dumbass spirit, my fucking dumbass higher self, or my dumbass chose to experience this shit so I could evolve and grow from these bullshit-ass situations. It's fucking retarded, man. This shit's stupid. Fuck, man. Like, it's hard to be engaged in life when nothing in life satisfies me, man. Life is just boring, bro. And it's nothing. I'm not trying new things. I am trying new things. Like I try making YouTube videos. I try playing sports. I tried being in the military. Like I work in so many jobs. I tried not working for the system, and like nothing really like gets me excited. At least short term it does, but for long term it doesn't, man. And I understand what life's all about long term. Like nothing, and life is not all about being excited all the time. But I don't know, man. This is bullshit, man. That's why I make videos. This is why it's always a point to have a car. Because if you have a car, it'll give you the opportunity to meet different types of people, to explore different areas of life, and to be more independent and shit. But it's just, the society's fucking stupid. How the fuck every vehicle costs like over like $4,000 on average, 5,000? Why are cars so expensive? Driving should be a right, not a privilege. Vehicles and transportation and cars are the number one most wanted item in America. So why the fuck is it so expensive? The society is bullshit because just the fact that we live in a type of world where like we have homeless people, we have third world countries. How the fuck we're in 2023 and we still have like poor people, we still have homeless people, we still have third world countries. This shit makes no fucking sense. It's just retarded. It's fucking stupid, man. God damn, like this human experience is such a scam, bro. But I personally, like deep down inside, I personally believe that God or the universe or spirit, I know I could overcome these situations and all, but this shit's annoying. And like I'm constantly feeling like heart pains, my nervous system's always acting up, and I'm always experiencing this bullshit. And I'm like, why is God or the universe putting me through this fucking bullshit, man? It's just fucking stupid. This is why, like, man, like, if I have the opportunity to reincarnate, I will not fucking do it. Because this human experience is not a good place. It's not a good place to be in because you gotta deal with karma, or like it's so easy to create karma. You create a lot of soul ties. There's a lot of real corruption. The human body's so fragile. You can easily damage it. You're pretty much a slave. A lot of people act the same. So like, if you're an advanced soul or you have a lot of awareness as a soul, if you come down here, don't expect to meet like-minded people because a lot of people are fucking dumb, and that's the result of like world corruption, societal corruption, enslavement, and all this other bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Fane Johnson, when he mentioned that, like, if you're not feeling satisfied with life, the best thing you could do is become great at whatever you choose to partake in this fucking matrix. Man, I found a career where I want to partake and become great and put my full focus on, but it is what it is, man. It's just, this realm is bullshit, man. But one of the good news about it is the fact that life is short, so the average human being dies when they're 50 or 100, and there's an afterlife and just shit like that, man. I'm just fucking over this shit, man. I'm out.